as the curtain draws once again on the land of Dawn.
Game winning point for the side of Homebois. All they need is one more victory, one more point to secure the upper bracket spot, and they shall face Selangor Red Giants OG Esport. Ivan very early on protecting Amal, ensuring that he has a good time farming, but look at Storm.
Storm, you need to stop doing this. Storm,
Just back off.
I know you want the... Oh, Ivan! What? What?
Oh my god.
Holy! That was incredible!
You did warn Storm, to be fair. You did warn Storm, to be fair. Storm, please stop. Just back off immediately. But not like that.
What technique is that even? That's like the unseen hook. He didn't even see it coming.
A flicker hook combination that allows Ivan to get the first blood, and he wants more right now. He's
Ooh, so scary.
So close.
So scary.
So close. Playing mind games right there with SkyZ. But good lead right now from the side of Homebois, managing to get that kill. As we take a look just now, I saw Fovius with a lot of fighter emblems, but we take a look at the
Oh yes, please, thank you.
the flicker combination right now. A lot of damage, and just waiting for the time.
And then, wow!
Perfect.
That was perfectly timed.
Perfect combination.
If the timing of that was just, oh no, it's got, oh my god, Ivan!
Wow.
Ivan, stop it!
Yep. This is definitely true. What Coach Jasmine said is definitely true.
Kimin gonna get knocked off. The taunt falls on Amal, but he'll just dash away. Infernal Pursuit doing some damage. Kimin has to dash away. Maker forward fell. Unfortunately,
Ivan
jumps to the wrong person. Hook going to miss. Kimin still in trouble though. But here comes the rest of the Exol to punish Val. Can they find him? Yes, they do.
one more hit is all that it was needed to kill off the Fedrin, but Val could not find those hit up against Fedrin just now. But to be fair, what Jasmine said is true. He is training Ivan to become somewhat like a E-Doc right now. The Franco hooks are now is just very insane, and the Exol gotta be more wary right now.
So I'm gonna eat a lot of damage, but Izanami used his ultimate there. So Homebois are not gonna try and contest this turtle. They give it over to Kimin.
Give it over to Kimin and just walk to live for another day to focus on the next objective right now. Homebois with a good amount of lead in terms of kill. Oh, one more hook almost hit against Storm, but Homebois, I can say they are somehow controlling this the momentum of the game, but the Exol is still within grabs because in terms of goal lead, it's not that far of a momentum or far of an economic league. In terms of kill as well, it's only 1-4-2, so the Exol still can claw their way back. It's just a matter of how they want to do it. And I feel like the answer to that, it should start with Rasi with a Flicker, Jikundo, and Way of the Dragon combo. But gotta be careful. If you mistime it, I think Ivan can immediately bloody hunt you away.
To be honest, this game's already kind of... Oh, the flicker hook! Backwards into the Bennett's Rage! Wave the Dragon does land on MelQT into the Yin-Yang reaction. MelQT got a flicker away, but he's not able to escape. Rasi ends up finding a kill on Ordinary Marksman.
Yeah, Ordinary Marksman gets killed away right there. MelQT gotta be more careful, I would say. But I think it's even Stevens right now because Kaiser also got killed once. MelQT also got killed once, so it's a fair trade so far between both of these teams. Ivan just gonna clear up the wave using the Iron Hook, and Homebois playing it very, very patiently, very, very passively so far. DXL at the same time can't do too much because they need to be able to get a few more items, especially on the Bruno. And then maybe we can see Rasi being a bit more aggressive later on.
LQT just completed his BOD in 4 minutes. That is actually really, really fast right there. He was able to get the entire gold shield in the goal lane, so that somewhat explains it. And it's actually kind of bad for SkyZ as well. When you pick up Bruno, you need to be winning lane.
I agree with you right there. You need to be able to win all of your lanes. That is the biggest factor right now. But we've not seen the Traction Pulse combo with the Iron Hook right now between Izanami and Ivan. Or we'd like to see more of it. Maybe the Exol are aware of that, hence why they are not grouping up too much. And maybe also Homebois, they don't want to over-rely on that particular combination.
Traction Pulse pulsing Keem in, but here comes the diversion from the backline instead. They're looking for Izanami. Wave the Dragon, not going to be used. Bell can be left stranded. Thunderclap on the Phobius. Iron Hook, gonna find it. Bloody Hunt locks down the Cho. Rasi is taken off the board. Another hook. Lands double kill from LQT. Keem in, secures the turtle, but Homeboys are running them down. Izanami going to be left stranded a little bit here as both teams trade sides. It's a 2 for 2, but DX get the turtle.
DX gets the turtle, but it's even between the kills of both of these teams. So I feel like it's still okay for both sides. Imal is going to get caught up by Kimin. No energy eruption is going to stop the movement of Imal. Gets to leave for the purple buff. On the bot side, we can take a look at the lane swap has been done by MelQT. Moving on towards to the top lane. Meanwhile, leaving the Bruno on the bot side. Ivan and Izanami is within vicinity. Tries the Traction Pulse combo. Did not manage to do it.
Here comes another diversion. They're going to look for Vel. Retri is going to be used here. Catches him into Energy Eruption, but Bennett's Rage zones out DX Soul. Looks like there's going to be no kills up here.
No kills, but good effort to be fair. Good effort from them trying to
but there is the kill mid. Bloody Hunt locks down Rasi, and Izanami pelts him to death.
That's a very easy combination from the side of Homeboys and very good interaction as well. Knowing that, okay, nothing is going to happen on the top side, so we focus on the bot side, on the mid side. Trying to get a kill of Rasi, knowing, again, one Bloody Hunt is all that it needs to take him away because they know the damage is there right now.
There's the Traction Hook. Keem in, gonna be the unfortunate target. No Bloody Hunt though, so he's fine. And Siska comes in from the flank to chase Homeboys away.
Leave out another day. Ranna's apathy against Storm almost taken care of him. One hook on the bot side, did not hit, but diversion right now.
Yeah, they're gonna go for Ivan here. Winter Crown comes out from the Franco, and here comes the Tempest of Blaze. Aima looking for the damage, but the Appraiser's Wrath connects with him, so he has to dash backwards. Rasi and Vel standing in front, eating damage. MelQT flickers in, picks up the killing spree.
They leave top side right now, and Siska can get that turret away without any particular problem, but the bot side is not done yet. More action pack.
Oh, how does that actually connect? Bloody Hunt on Keemin, and Izanami gets a kill.
That's a very easy hook by Ivan, just a straightforward hook. Gets the kill, and now they focus on at the next turret, and that could be the mid turret. Look, the positioning of Ivan right now just doesn't care on the backside, but he has to care.
The DPS of DX Soul is actually starting to ramp up somewhat. You cannot count out Stoneman's Geyser, especially if they're setting up for the diversion. They're going for the purple buff. It's a 3-man teleport. They're finding Izanami, but the Bennett's Rage secures the mega kill. This guy comes in with the Thunderclap and blows him up. But MelQT running away. Another Thunderclap comes out, shut down for Siska, and he will eventually be punished. It is a 2 for 3 trade.
Value for money right there from DX Soul. Yes, he managed to get a kill, but sacrificing 3 lives of them. I think it's not what they wanted, but at least they managed to get a kill on MelQT. I think that is the biggest win for them, and it allows DX Soul to get another turtle. Yep, one more turtle just for the taking right now. But Imal, very smart, understanding this. He tries to steal away the purple buff, but does not want to commit the retribution right there.
One thing to worry about for DX is that Amal has not actually died yet this entire game. He actually has an EXP lead on Keemin, so this Ling has actually been keeping up farm pretty well overall. Even if DX Soul does have the gold lead, the shoulders, and whether he can actually blow up the cores before they become a problem.
I agree with you right there. Not getting a kill onwards to Homeboys junglers, which is Amal, is going to be a bit of a problem. Diversion, nobody's going to come in.
But they do find one. Vel a little bit too deep. He's already dead before the fight can even get started.
That's a very good kick. That is a very good pick-off from DX Soul. This is what I mentioned about going back to something much more basic for them right now. Rasi!
He's in danger. The damage from Izanami ramping up, but he's able to get out.
Yeah, more stable draft. Basic components being taken by DX Soul. Pick-off potentially is being done by them, and look at what they did. So this is a very, very good for them. Kudos to what they're doing so far. Hopefully, they can provide a bit more of a benefit right now, because DX Soul, at one point, Homebois was holding on the lead, and right now, it's DX Soul's team.
So far, I'm really liking the way that DXOL is approaching this game. It hasn't been perfect, but like you said, it has been back to basics, and we can see that they're a bit more composed compared to what we saw in games 2 and 3. I also like that Blade Armor is being prioritized by Keemin and Rasi right now, since there is going to be a Beatrix and a Ling on the opposite side. This automatically provides a little bit of counter, and of course, the Kimmy as well. Siska can be jumped on, Bloody Hunt locks him down, and he's going to be blasted away, but he's actually able to escape, and the way of the dragon connects with MelQT. Wind of Nature not going to be able to save him. DXOL have found the flank with the diversion, and they have run down the Homebois. Vel, all by his lonesome, gives the double kill to SkyZ, and that will break the game wide open.
Breaks the game wide open with one good initiation from the diversion right there. And DXOL with 1k goal lead and with one good diversion, immensely they increase the lead to 2k as of now. And without any hesitation, immediately focusing down on the Lord right here, right now. DXOL, slowly but surely, they are wrapping things up.
That is what DX has been looking for the entire time, a chance to threaten the back line. Homebois tried to go a bit too aggressive, and DXOL used an off-tempo play right before the initiation to get a diversion flank in. And now with Winter Crowns complete on Stone and Keemin as well, they have all they need to take a good fight.
A lot on the top side right now. How will Homebois be able to provide the high ground defense? Because MelQT would need to spend the Bennett's Rage, I guess, to be able to clear out the minions. At the same time, maybe Ivan can go for a Flicker Hook or a Flicker Bloody Hunt. But that will provide DXOL enough space to go in with the Energy Eruption or the Way of the Dragon at the same time.
Lord will collide, but Homebois have enough damage to deal with it without taking too much structural damage, and I feel like DXOL didn't really sync their waves well enough to get a lot out of it, because even the mid and bottom tier 2s aren't being threatened.
Almost getting that traction pulse off, and Ivan on the backside just waiting to provide the hook against DXOL right now. Homebois, gotta be careful with these diversions, man. A lot of off angle, and speaking of off angle,
they're sending Vel into the back with Rasi, and they're looking for it. The Flicker Jikundo gets a two-man knockup, waves the dragon, unfortunately in the wrong direction, and now the Dark Wave gets a two-man knockup. Immortality is gone, and Rasi melts to the Bennett's Rage. Homebois responds in kind.
Yeah, this is what they wanted. Homebois knowing that, well, somehow knowing that the diversion has been popped off, and they backed off immediately right there. Good reaction timing. Oh!
They found him! That's Iron Hook into the Bloody Hunt, and Storm is in trouble. Winter Crown comes out, but a killing spree. SkyZ is doing so much damage. Homebois are not ready for it. MelQT, why are you still here? The Thunderclap whacks him in the butt, and the DXOL bite back.
Very, very unfortunate for Homebois right there, and not respecting the damage that can be comed out from SkyZ, not respecting the damage, the output damage from the Bruno, the critical hits, man. SkyZ has been online for so long right now. They need to be able to control this Bruno immediately. Good hook from Ivan, no doubt, but just the damage is not enough, and the target, it was not the Bruno. So Ivan right now gotta shift his focus, gotta try his best to find the Bruno and immediately take him out.
We're now at the point of the game where Keemin is actually willing to get hooked if his team is in the right position to follow up on it. Especially since he also has that Winter Crown to potentially keep himself alive if things get too dicey. Homebois need to be close together to really follow up on Ivan's catches, but that puts them vulnerable to the diversion flanks from Siska. This is something that DXOL themselves were afraid of in the previous draft. That's why they banned out this Lo Yi when Vel locked in the Masha. Another diversion. They're looking for the backline once again. This time, they actually decide not to take it. They keep Homebois scared, and Keemin gets the Lord for free. Izanami's already used his Wind of Nature, but Rasi did use his kick as well. Keemin pops the Winter Crown. Dark Wave lands on 2. SkyZ gonna be the target of Vel. He's trying to follow with the Infernal Pursuit, but it's not quite enough. SkyZ on top, flickers forward, gets the 2-hit combo. Double kill for SkyZ, and they found MelQT as well. It's a triple for the Bruno. A maniac for the goal laner of DX Soul. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Again, I did mention if Homebois fails to find SkyZ, they fail to win the game immediately. It's gonna be almost getting taken care of, but it does not matter. The crystal is gonna get gunned